going to remember, what they're going to feel. And when you get people's feeling, when you get their heart, is when you're going to move them to taking an action, whether it's joining or buying a product, or whether it's just, getting inspired or taking a new action or whatever it is. So yeah, I love it.
Now a lot of times, you're doing these videos by yourself, but when you're doing it with another person. Now let me give you guys a story. So the last event, I don't know if you guys know Linda Sue. She's actually from California as well. And so we had been online friends, and we finally met. Isn't that the most incredible experience? So not only are you at an event, not only are you meeting a friend that you're really excited about meeting that's living in the same area as you, but so there's this energy, all of this, So for me, I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, okay, putting on the camera right now. There's no planning. Okay, you just throw the camera on. We're doing a video. So Linda Sue and I just started talking, and I said, "Oh my God, aren't you so excited to be here?" She said, "Yeah, you've got to hear the story of how I got here." Well, she dove. I mean, this is totally unscripted. She dove right into her story. An amazing, incredible story of how she got a ticket, an airline ticket. She went to the airport. She literally, a couple of you know her story. It's emotional. So right there and then we're doing this video, and she starts to tear up. The emotions are flooding, and I'm getting emotional now just thinking about that interview. And we have it all on videotape, and I just gave her a big hug, and I said, this is the kind of moment that you want at not only the Superwomen Luncheon, but just at Empower Network. So you guys, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Feed off of the emotions that you're feeling now. Feed off the emotions that you're feeling when you're going to see Dave, and you're just going to be pumped, and you want to get that emotion through to the videos. Okay, so I want to get a little technical as well with you, and also we'll take a couple of questions if anybody has anything really brewing that they just are dying to ask, and I might not be the only one to answer it as well. So you've got your intro. Hey, this is Lisa B. I'm here in Ocean Beach. We're talking about blog views today. I am just so stoked. How about the outro? Now, you guys all hear about, click the link below. But Joanne's going to agree with me here, I think. Let me ask you a question. Do you always say that? Because Valerie and I were talking about this.
I always have a call to action.
A call to action.
It doesn't have to be a click the link below.
Okay.
Something, though.
Good. Now, also, it depends on the content of your video. What if I'm just talking about my daughter and my husband they just went surfing, and they're just hanging out on the beach, and I'm doing a lifestyle video. I do a lot of lifestyle videos. Why would somebody want to listen to me say, click the link below, I'm surfing with my husband and my daughter? What? What are you even talking about? Don't go there. Don't go there with that. I don't go there with that, okay? I save those moments for, I'm talking about business. I'm talking about having a home-based business, being a mom, all these issues that Empower Network, the problems that I'm going to answer for you, the things that Empower Network is going to solve. And that's when I really want you guys to click the link below. That's when the call to action matters, okay? So I want you guys to think about differentiating different types of videos, okay? And think about the content and the intention behind that video. When you're walking through the park and you're feeling so good and life is awesome, kick that video on. It could be 30 seconds of just, guys, I am so pumped right now, and I have to tell you why. All right, bring it on. All right, and then the outro. Take that outro as well. You know what, you guys? This is an awesome video. I'm so happy that you came and shared it with me. This is Lisa B. from the Green Art Network. Come on back. Subscribe to my channel. I've got so much cool stuff to share with you guys in the future. Please come back and check me out. 2 seconds, outro. You've done a couple things. You've introduced yourself, and you've reminded them who you are, okay? Practice saying your name. I know it gets kind of weird, saying your name, but believe me, it kind of gets fun after a while. Now, for me, I've been like, hey, it's Lisa B, da-da-da, but sometimes I really do use my real last name, because I think people are like, well, who's Lisa B? What is she talking about? And where did that even come from? My students used to call me Miss B, so I just started calling myself Lisa B, but it's fun to get that person out, find what is going to define your video personality. And it doesn't have to be a big thing, but just kind of get some little niche. Peter.
Can I share a few things?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. This is
helpful?
This is very helpful, and this is a subject that's near and dear to my heart. So I just want to add to what you're saying, because it's all awesome. So a couple things like she was saying, have when it comes to a call to action, like you said, the call to action can vary. Obviously, you want to have one. Have a clear idea of what that is, and for the most part, have it be one. And I'm even guilty of this, and I know probably most of you guys, if you're making videos, are as well. Like, yeah, subscribe to my channel, and then opt-in, click the link below, and then do this, and then yeah, if you want to sign up too. Like, so again, depending on the video, who's my audience? Who am I talking to? Who's this video for? Is this video for just whoever, like prospects? Is this video for members? Is this video to get them to opt in? Is it get them to join? Is it just get them to be inspired about something? Is it to get, who's it for, right? So who's it for and what's the intention? What's the purpose? And then based on who it's for and what the purpose of the video is, have a call to action that flows. Does that make sense? So depending on who you're talking to, what the intention of what the video is, and then what is the call to action that makes sense based on what you're talking about and who you're talking to, right? And I think that'll make your structure and your videos flow a lot better. For instance, like a quick example, when I had a couple months ago, I had a $13,000 day. That day, that day or the next day, I was like, all right, obviously I got to make a video. This doesn't happen every day. So, but I made like 4 5-minute videos. One was for Empower Network. If anyone in Empower Network could share that video, basically. One was for TMA. And one was for Peter Sorensen's business. So I made 3 videos virtually saying the same thing, but for 3 different groups of people. And this is another niche. If you want to get yourself, another tip, you want to get yourself out there. You guys share each other's videos. If your call to actions are about you, and I'm freaking guilty of this. And Chris Record helped me a lot and said, Peter, start making a habit and making videos that people will share, videos that can go more viral. And if the video is just about you, no one's gonna share that video, right? But if it's training, it's a value, it's something that can inspire other people, and it's maybe a generic call to action, right? Even maybe it's just, learn more about the Superwomen, this community I'm a part of, right? It's generic enough with its call to action that other people might share it, right? So if you got a story to be able to create a video about that, and to be able to have other people share that. So that's another thing too, is depending on, okay, is it for your own marketing, or if it's something that you want to help get shared by others, then not have a call to action that's more generic. That makes sense.
And I love what you said about making a few videos. I do that too. Now, Empower Network teaches about keyword research, folks. This is why Empower Network works, is because we utilize this
is an awesome video.
thing. Okay,
Love
now
this.
I really think about that. Okay, so if I'm doing a video on Ocean Beach, it's going to be keyworded in to find people in San Francisco, or people that are searching for Ocean Beach, or people that are searching for surfing, etc., etc. Okay, and if I'm talking